All right, you guys, a surprise, surprise. Surprise number one is we're here after dark. Okay. And surprise number two is we're here live. So, welcome. I hope you enjoy this random, rare occasion here. Let it begin. Ooh, I'm scared.
This happened in the fall of 2025 while I was on a sales trip through a small town in Missouri. I had spent the entire day driving throughout the northwest region of the state, visiting more than 60 sales leads. By the time I returned to my hotel that evening, I was mentally exhausted. Even so, I still had work to finish, so I spent several hours on my laptop scheduling emails to send the following morning.
Mm.
The hotel was a normal mid-tier place. It wasn't a chain, but it also wasn't a budget motel. It had a Western log cabin aesthetic and felt surprisingly cozy. From the moment I checked in until the following morning, I never saw another guest on my floor. That detail becomes important later. I was staying on the third floor, which was also the top floor. Around 11:30 p.m., I was sitting at the desk typing away when I heard activity in the hallway. There were footsteps, a door opening, and a few urgent voices. I
Uh-oh.
didn't think much of it. Hotels are noisy places, and guests come and go at all hours. About 15 minutes later, I decided to go downstairs to buy a bottle of water from the vending machine. As soon as I stepped into the hallway, I noticed a gurney positioned halfway inside a room 3 doors down. 2 EMTs stood in the doorway, while a man who appeared to be in his 60s lay on the stretcher. I couldn't see his face, only part of his arm and torso. Assuming it was a routine medical emergency, such as a fall or illness, I chose not to stare and quietly returned to my room. 10 minutes later, I stepped back into the hallway to finally get my water. This time, the gurney was completely in the hallway. One EMT was performing aggressive chest compressions, while the other stared at a portable heart monitor. I heard the unmistakable continuous flatline tone. That was the moment I realized the man was either dying or had just died.
Mm.
The EMT monitoring the machine firmly instructed me to return to my room, so I did. When I stepped inside, the clock read 12:18 a.m. Even after witnessing what had happened, my mind remained restless, and I continued working for another half hour before finally climbing into bed around 12:50. Only a few minutes later, I heard what sounded like 3 soft knocks on my hotel room door. They weren't loud enough for me to be certain they were even knocks. I assumed it was the building settling or plumbing noises, so I ignored them. Less than a minute later, I heard the exact pattern again. 3 knocks, but louder. I
Don't
got out of
answer
bed
that
and looked through the
door.
peephole. The hallway was empty. As I stepped away from the door, preparing to return to my bed, I noticed the handle slowly depress. Not violently, just enough to suggest someone was gently testing whether the door was locked.
My
At that
goodness.
moment, a feeling came over me unlike anything I'd ever experienced. I stared at the peephole, but couldn't bring myself to look through it. Instead, my attention shifted to the strip of light beneath the door. The light suddenly disappeared. It looked exactly as though someone or something was standing directly outside my room.
Uh-uh.
The darkness remained for several seconds, then the light returned. Immediately after, I heard a faint brushing sound against the outside of the door, almost like someone slowly dragging their fingers or the side of an arm across it. Then everything went silent. Despite legally carrying a firearm while traveling, I was frozen with fear. I had never experienced such an overwhelming dread before. I turned on one of the lamps and spent the next hour sitting awake in bed watching YouTube videos, hoping to distract myself. Eventually, I heard another noise in the hallway. A door opened. It sounded like it came from the same room where the EMTs had treated the man earlier. Then I heard someone quietly muttering to themselves. The words were too faint to understand. Feeling relieved that another guest was awake, I finally opened my door. A man was stepping out of that same room. He wasn't dressed like hotel staff or an EMT. Instead, he wore dark slacks and a white button-down shirt, like someone traveling for business. He appeared to be in his mid-40s. The only thing that stood out to me was his eyes. They looked unusually sunken, as though he hadn't slept in months. Curiously, I stepped into the hallway and asked if he had been with the man taken away by the emergency services earlier. The man turned to face me. After a couple seconds of silence, he nodded. He then stated that there had been 3 knocks, and that the third time was when they answered. I was confused, so I asked what he meant. A small smile crossed his face before he calmly replied that they didn't always leave immediately. Without another
What
word,
do you
he
mean?
turned and walked toward the stairwell. Needless to say, I got very little sleep that night. The following morning, around 8:30, exhausted and still trying to make sense of everything, I went downstairs to grab some coffee. I stopped at the front desk and asked the woman working there about the medical emergency that had just happened the night before. She looked genuinely confused and said she didn't know what incident I was referring to. I explained that paramedics had taken a man out of the room 3 doors down from mine and had been performing CPR in the hallway. As I continued explaining, she seemed more interested, but informed me that the room I was describing had been vacant. According to her, the last registered guest had checked out the previous day, and that guest had checked in alone. She also mentioned that the hotel occupancy had been unusually low the past few weeks, and that only a handful of guests had been staying on my floor, all of them at the opposite end of the hallway. She then asked me to confirm that the room I was talking about was exactly 3 doors down from room 312. That was when everything suddenly connected in my mind. The incident happened 3 doors away. My room number was 312. The knocking had always come in groups of 3, and the mysterious man's first statement had been that there had been 3 knocks, and that the third time was when they answered. It was one of the most unsettling moments of realization I've ever experienced. It felt as though I was standing in the middle of something that simply didn't make sense. I spent countless hours trying to explain every part of what happened. Even though the front desk employee insisted nobody matching that man's description was staying there, she had only started her shift that morning. Maybe she simply didn't know who had been there overnight. Maybe someone forgot to tell her about the medical emergency. Maybe hotel policy prevented her from discussing it. Maybe the strange man was simply another guest who decided to play an incredibly cruel joke on me. Maybe the knocking had just been normal building noises. Or the handle never actually moved, and exhaustion after a long day of driving and hours of staring at a computer screen caused me to imagine it. Maybe the hallway light briefly dimmed
All
because
these
of an
maybes,
electrical issue.
though.
I even questioned whether the entire experience had been some unusually vivid dream brought on by stress and sleep deprivation. No
Okay.
matter how many explanations I come up with, none of them account for every detail. What bothers me more than anything is how everything seemed connected by the number 3. For
Ooh.
nearly 3 weeks afterward, I wasn't myself. My mood was different, and if anyone asked what was wrong, I simply blamed work stress and a few personal things. If I really had been losing my mind, I didn't want this story to be the thing that convinced everyone else I had. Thankfully, as time passed, I was eventually able to move on for the most part, although I still don't like thinking about it for too long. I still travel frequently for work, and thankfully nothing remotely similar has ever happened again. In fact, the morning after everything occurred, once I finished speaking with the front desk employee, I packed my things and left the hotel as quickly as I could. While checking out, nothing else unusual happened, and I even noticed several completely normal guests staying at the opposite end of my floor. Even so, ever since that trip, I've developed a strange habit whenever I check into a hotel. Almost without thinking, I immediately count how many doors separate my room from the stairwell, and pay attention to any room numbers or locations involving the number 3. Although the knocking that night always came in patterns of 3, it only happened twice. And that's the one thing I still find myself strangely grateful for, because if I ever hear a third set of 3 knocks outside my hotel room door someday, I won't be sticking around long enough to find out what answers.
I don't blame you. All right, you guys, that was crazy. Crazy intro, right? Like we're definitely going to skip to the next video. Okay, this is not our thing. No, we need to see action and it's going to happen right about now, okay? Right now.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5.
Ooh.
It's about to get creepy as we take a look at 8 scary ghost videos.
Okay.
Number 1. Travel with F is a van life content creator that often posts videos of his travels while living in a custom van. Complete with a bed and a full gaming setup, he's definitely traveling comfortably. One night after settling into a parking lot, he positioned a camera outside his van to keep an eye on his surroundings while he slept. Hours later, strange noises from outside caught his attention. Curious and increasingly uneasy, he opened the live camera feed to investigate. But what he saw was downright chilling.
nggak ada ya, aman ya. Di sini aman, oke. Kita coba lihat ke atas sebelum atas sebelah sananya.
There's no
Atas
translation.
tengah ini.
Bebas. Terserah kalian guys, mau pilih
Mau
mana?
pilih yang mana?
What is that?
Kan nggak ada.
Y'all see that?
Bro, stiker ya,
Oh.
Ntar kita zoom.
stiker itu.
Ini stiker atau apa sih? Ini mah manusia.
Stiker matamu.
Manusia jurik.
And it's not even blinking.
Susulin.
He controlled the camera, rotating it back and forth to scope out the area. But when he slowly angled it up towards the building outside, something
why is my hair looking
terrifying
crazy?
caught his eye.
What's up?
Behind the banisters upstairs, a pale face with glowing eyes eerily stared down towards the camera. This haunting face stayed incredibly still, not moving
that
an
a
inch
doll?
or even blinking with its eyes locked on the lens. As F and his friends stared at the live feed, their hearts began to race. Without warning, this unnerving figure slowly drifted behind a wall and out of view. F was left stunned at what he'd captured, and it's safe to say that he definitely did not get good sleep that night. Number 2.
I wouldn't think so.
Back in March, a man named Evan began noticing a strange smell lingering in his home. The only way he could describe it was the unmistakable smell of something dead. He spent hours searching every room, but he could never find where it was coming from. As the smell grew worse, Evan called in 2 different contractors for help. The first wasn't able to find the source, while the second suspected a cracked sewer line. They replaced the old pipe, but despite the repair, the foul odor never went away. Determined to solve the mystery, Evan contacted them once again. This time, their attention shifted to a section of the home's foundation where several bricks appeared stained as though moisture had been seeping through. As they began removing the bricks, they uncovered something unsettling concealed behind the wall. Shocked by the discovery, Evan grabbed his phone and recorded what he found to send to a friend.
It's a train wreck down here. Some
That was a long name.
when they decided that wasn't it, they opened up the wall here and didn't find any dead animals, but they did find that, and that's
A horseshoe? Okay.
Those are fucking teeth, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm just tripping out or.
I think you're not tripping. Those were
Hidden behind the
teeth.
bricks was an old horseshoe and several teeth. This disturbing discovery left Evan deeply unsettled. And according to him, the atmosphere inside the house seemed to change after the objects were removed. Not long after, he noticed his dog standing at the basement door, barking relentlessly at something below. This behavior was so unusual that Evan decided to investigate for himself. But what happened next left him on edge.
What's wrong, Joe? There's nothing in there for you, buddy. Come on. Joe.
Something's in there.
As his dog remained fixated on the basement door, a small glass sitting on the table suddenly toppled over. At the time, Evan brushed it off as nothing more than a strange coincidence. That was until he took a closer look at his footage. The glass appeared to slide across the cutting board entirely on its own. It slowly glided toward the edge before falling with a loud thud. Since then, Evan says he's been hearing unexplained noises through the house almost every night, as well as catching glimpses of shadows moving out of the corner of his eye. One night, while recording himself playing guitar, he propped up his phone to capture the session as he strummed along with a metronome. But when he watched the footage back later, something in the background sent a cold chill down his spine.
What? What's up with the music? I'm assuming he's smoking because his name is Cigarette Spaghetti or something like that.
In the background behind Evan, something slowly came into view. From
Wow.
behind the edge of a wall, a pale face gradually emerged,
Y'all see
appearing to
it?
stare directly at him before
Hold on.
silently retreating back out of sight. Evan insists he was the only person home that night, making the unsettling figure even more difficult to explain. Whatever appeared behind him seemed to linger just long enough to be caught on camera before disappearing without a trace. Hoping to capture more evidence, or finally find an explanation, he installed a security camera inside his home, and it wasn't long before that camera recorded something equally unsettling.
All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on here. What are we supposed to be looking for? What was that? Was that a ball? Or a rat? Or did you guys see that on the floor? Oh. Okay, what is happening right now? Oh, no. Did you guys see that? I hope they do a replay because that was crazy. We're going to have to rewind it if not. They better replay that. Like 15 minutes later. So they went outside. I guess he had to go potty. But does he notice the book that was thrown across the room? Yeah. Did you do that? Nah. You saw something? Yeah, it was something black that was like rolling on the floor. It was very quick.
As Evan went to let his dog outside, the dog suddenly froze in its tracks, once again locking its eyes on the basement door. Normally, his dog would race outside without hesitation, ready to play. This time, however, he refused to move, staring toward the basement as though something had caught his attention. It wasn't until Evan bribed him with a few treats that he finally agreed to leave. Moments later, a loud crash echoed through the house. One of the books sitting on the shelf had suddenly flown to the floor with an aggressive amount of force, as if it had been thrown by someone we can't see.
Right.
When Evan came back inside, he immediately noticed the book. But what truly unsettled him was when he realized what book it was. His Bible.
Oh, no. And you
Trying
just
not
said
to
that.
overthink it, he picked it up and tossed it on the table. Yet the following
You just said
day,
it was the
his
Bible.
security camera captured
Why?
something downright chilling.
All right, hold on. Wait a minute. Do you see that? It's like a string. I see it. There's a string like on the book or something. So I kind of feel like this is fake. Because what's happening right now? This is fake. There's a string like right by the Bible, on top of the Bible, like towards the bottom of it. Do you see it?
If you take a close look at the Bible, it appears to spontaneously catch on fire, with a small flame appearing on top. The fire
Wait. I thought it was a string. I don't know. I couldn't see it well, I guess. But yeah, it's fire. How does that happen?
traveled, spreading out across the cover of the book, until eventually going out on its own.
Oh
This
no.
footage raises one obvious question. How in the did the book catch on fire? Whatever's been happening inside Evan's home seems to have escalated from unsettling to straight up dangerous.
A magnifying glass? I don't know.
More security cameras may be the only way to document what's going on. Or better yet, move across the country and simply forget this house ever existed. Number 3.
Okay.
A Reddit user named Okire shared 2 unsettling videos after his sister experienced something she still can't explain. While his sister was home keeping their grandfather company, she began hearing what sounded like footsteps coming from upstairs. The problem was that no one else was supposed to be in the house. Curious and a little scared, she checked the Ring camera, which had captured the entire incident.
What's happening? Okay. Grandpa's taking a nap.
She immediately sat up after hearing strange noises coming from upstairs. As she listened more closely, it became clear they sounded like footsteps. Gathering the courage to investigate.
Wait a second. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like after she got up, she looked directly at the camera. So for me, this has to be fake, to be honest with you. She looked at the camera. This is scripted.
She searched the entire upper floor, but no one was there. Then just 1 month later, the same Ring camera captured another chilling incident while she was home alone. While standing in the kitchen, a sudden bang came from the floor above, stopping her in her tracks. She froze, barely daring to move as she listened for any sign of what had caused it. To this day, neither of these incidents have been explained. Okire and his sister have only one theory. According to Okire, the house once belonged to an elderly man who later died following an accident in a nursing home. Now they can't help but wonder if whatever they're hearing could be the former owner returning to the place he once called home. Number 4. With a security camera set up outside of her grandmother's home, a TikTok user named Javel Divine was caught off guard when she received a motion notification at 2 a.m. When she took a look at the footage, her blood ran cold when she saw what set off the camera.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Wait. Did y'all see that? Something peeking around that pole?
On the left side of the frame, a dark figure appears to walk out of the house, then slowly makes its way to the right. What was caught doesn't exactly look like a person, but more like a shadow. This humanoid figure almost completely blended in with the darkness around it, leaving Javel terrified that this camera had possibly captured something paranormal. And if it wasn't, an equally disturbing question remains. Who would be wandering around outside her grandmother's home at 2 in the morning?
And you can't see that person. I mean, who is it then? You're basically translucent.
Number 5. One night, as a woman named Annie was laying in bed, her phone lit up with a motion notification from her outside camera. She curiously pulled up the footage, but what she saw in her yard made her blood run cold.
What? And I'm always looking at my camera outside. Like, what if I see that? I'm scared. I would never go outside again. Is it going to happen again? I've seen it. Oh my goodness. What?
Just beyond the front porch, a bizarre figure suddenly emerged before sprinting across the yard. Moving on all fours, the creature almost appears human, but something about it doesn't look right.
Listen, wait a minute. I want to know, how does this creature almost appear to be human? Because what human is walking on their hands and their feet? How does that, how is that human like? Can somebody let me know in the comments? No, that doesn't happen like that, buddy.
Is unnaturally thin, with arms and legs that seem far too long for a person. Even more unsettling is the way it moves, crawling with the speed and posture of an animal. But whatever this is, it definitely doesn't look like any animal that I've ever seen.
Or
Annie's been
any
left with
human.
more questions than answers, and the footage has kept her on edge ever since.
I don't blame her.
At this point, it's hard to say who she needs to call first. A wildlife expert, a priest, or maybe even the SWAT team.
Call the police.
Number 6. A man named Joshua made
A
quite the
deformed
first impression
animal?
on TikTok
Yes.
when his very first upload documented a terrifying experience his sister had inside his new home. Josh was still in the middle of moving in when one day his sister found herself alone in the house. Before long, she began hearing strange noises coming from the basement.
Uh-oh.
Just to be safe, she
And they
started
just moved
recording
in?
with her phone as she cautiously made her way downstairs. But what happened next sent her running in a panic.
I've been hearing some creepy noises down here for a while, and I'm scared. I wanted to try and record it, because no one's gonna believe me. Now, as soon as I record it, nothing happens, okay? Huh?
Oh.
No,
Oh, thank you,
gotta be.
Yolanda. So sweet.
What the hell? This isn't funny. This has gotta be a prank. Hello? Oh, thank God. Hello? Guys, this isn't funny.
Yeah, but who is she talking to, though? Talking about, guys, this isn't funny. What's happening?
Hello?
Somebody's knocking in your house and you're saying hello?
Hello?
This is scripted.
I'm coming in.
I also hate the dark.
Skittles.
Hey, that looks like my cat.
Nothing. Okay, this is getting weird.
It's already weird.
What?
Yeah, it's time to leave.
Oh God. I'm getting out of this place. What the? Oh my
Yeah.
As she stood alone in the basement, the sound of a door suddenly slamming shut caught her completely off guard. Seconds later, the lights went out. She reached for the light switch.
Wait a minute. Seconds later, the
but it
lights
no
went
longer
out.
Worked. Then as she stared
In the
down
basement?
the pitch-black hallway, light suddenly spilled out from one of the rooms. Within that glow, a dark shadow appeared to move across the floor, as though someone was standing just out of sight. She carefully went to investigate, but the room was empty. Moments later, a series of 3 distinct knocks
No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now,
came from a
okay?
nearby room. She thought
First of all, I don't know what's up with the internet, but okay, we'll get through it. There's no way in the world. If I was in the basement and then suddenly the lights went off, I would just, I don't know, I would pass out. First of all, I'd run out of there and then I would pass out from being scared. There's no way you would catch me down there saying, hello? No, not at all.
followed the sound, only to find that room empty as well. Not even 2 weeks later, Joshua had a downright terrifying experience of his
Exactly.
Since my sister took that damn video every single night at the same time this knocking starts.
What's going on now?
Terrifying the first 2 days, but now it's just annoying the hell out of us. Yup, I hear ya.
But you're not supposed to open the door either.
Nothing. Always nothing. Brand new house too. And now this door is open.
Yeah, thanks for the likes, you guys.
Damn it.
And that's how you turn the light off? Get out of there. Ooh.
Oh my god.
After witnessing this creepy ass I would have been listing the house for sale the very
Exactly.
next day. But is this a genuine haunting or just an elaborate hoax? Let me know what you think.
How is that a hoax? Who's messing around with
Number
them?
7. On a TikTok account called Not Today Satan, a man has spent the last several
Not today,
years
Satan.
documenting the unsettling
Not
activity
today.
inside his home. With security cameras scattered throughout the house, he often captures unexplained orbs, mysterious noises, and other strange occurrences that he can't explain. But one day, the camera in his living room recorded what may be his most compelling piece of evidence yet.
Why does he always do that at the end? Ah, Yolanda, thank you.
Around 6 o'clock, something was caught moving on the stairs. A glowing anomaly suddenly appeared and darted up the stairs before disappearing just as quickly.
Y'all see that?
Whatever it was seemed to materialize out of nowhere before vanishing just as mysteriously. The man behind the account isn't sure what to make of the footage, but he believes he may have finally caught the mysterious presence that's been haunting his home. Number 8. For over a year now, I've been following the unsettling haunting of a man named Kyle Anthony. His entire TikTok account is devoted to
Hey,
documenting
my
the
mom is from Barbados.
disturbing events that unfold inside his home almost every day. What began as strange activity in the attic gradually spread throughout the rest of the house, escalating into violent banging, eerie whispers, and objects moving on their own. After experiencing so much unexplained activity, Kyle has learned to keep his phone ready at all times. And recently, he captured something that made his hair stand on end.
Okay, who's at the door? He's gonna open it. What was that? What do you mean you accidentally turned the camera off when some action was happening? Yes.
What in the hell is that sound?
Yes, I did.
What the hell is that?
Now let me guess. The boxes are not going to move this time?
I don't hear it now.
Of course not.
Kyle walked in to find the basement door aggressively shaking, as if something on the other side was desperately trying to escape. All he could do was stare in disbelief as chills covered his body. People in the comments tried to ease his mind by saying it's just the house settling.
The
But
breathing.
I think I'm gonna have to strongly disagree with that. Over the next few weeks, things seemed to quiet down with noticeably less activity. Until one night at 3 a.m. when Kyle heard a familiar sound.
Of course it's at 3 a.m. Sounds like a washing machine. All right, you know what? The I would be so angry if this was happening at 3 a.m. and especially every night. Like, you are messing with my sleep, guy. Okay, whatever it is that's down there in the basement. You know what? I would just take a pillow and I would go down there and see what's going on, because you're making me lose sleep. I wouldn't be able to deal with this. No. And nothing's there. Just go downstairs. You want me going to the door? Look, keep the door open. This is crazy. You see how... No.
The violent sound of the basement door banging
This was
woke Kyle
edited.
from his sleep, and as he approached, it seemed more aggressive than ever. He yanked the door open, but once again, there was no
Let me tell you something.
one on the
Okay?
other side.
No.
At a loss for words, he stood in shock.
This video here was edited. Okay, I don't spend much time editing, but I see for a fact, like, he just did a loop. He replayed the same thing over and over just to make it look more dramatic. This is scripted. I don't believe this one. If you disagree, let me know in the comments, in the chat box below.
And stared ahead as the door jolted back and forth. As terrifying as this activity is, I can't help but agree with the top comment saying, at that point, I'd be more pissed off than scared.
Exactly.
Because why is this bitch-ass ghost yanking on his door
Aww.
at 3 a.m.? Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more from your boy. As always,
More from your boy.
These creepy videos, then make sure to give it a thumbs up.
All
And
right.
subscribe to see more videos like this.
So that was Fearsome Top 5, you guys. All right, next. Let's go to the next one. Who is this? Look, this is my first time going live in a while. Just be patient with me, you guys.
You approached me while I was half naked.
You're in my house.
On May 30th, 2026, officers in Ohio respond to a private driveway. An anonymous caller reported a weaving truck that had pulled off the roadway. Here's what the officers did next.
King William George, 5252.
Copy.
What you guys doing? Oh, you guys got something going on? You can put your pants back on, dude. Oh, you live here?
No.
So we got a call on you.
Oh, she lives here.
That's not what I just said.
You got a call on us for this?
No, not for that. It's the way you were driving. I guess you were all over the roadway. Who's in the back? Oh, it's just the wind.
Yeah, we're about to go in the house.
No, I get it. So everything's all right. You guys been drinking or anything?
No.
That was just weird though.
We were
Is
just.
that on your body camera?
Yeah, we were just.
My body is can't. Yeah, it's on. How do I know this was going on as I pull up? That's what I'm saying.
Guys.
Yeah. Who's the owner of this car? You got your ID on you?
Wait. Now, I'm just mixing it up a little bit, okay? This is supposed to be also in the scary realm, but like, hold on. The title is Caught Mid-Act. She demanded respect with a mouthful in the driveway. I didn't know. I didn't know. But let's see.
What's your first name, my man?
This is actually him calling.
Who?
But the owner of the vehicle.
Oh, the owner.
Hello?
That's just...
Yeah.
What?
I'm at my friend's house and the
That's not
Paranormal
gonna
police
be
report
on your
is
thing.
No, I think you're okay. What's your first name, man?
Wait,
Joseph
she's
Rose.
okay?
Who?
Joseph Rose.
Joseph Rose? Like R-O-S-E?
R-O-S-E-S-E. Joseph Rose. Right in your driveway. Hold on.
Can you put him on hold or something so we...
Hold on. Tell him over.
So Joseph, you said R-O-S-E, right?
Joseph Rose. Yeah.
What's your
What is it?
date
You
of
can't
birth?
spell
The
or
suspect
what?
continues to avoid the officer's questions and seems to be paying more attention to his phone call than the fact he was just caught committing a crime. but wait until you hear his defense.
Joel,
All right, let's hear it.
Dude, you're hesitant to give me your information. If that continues and then you give me false information, I can guarantee you're going to go straight to jail.
You're in my driveway. The keys are out the ignition. This is my house. Like, we are fine.
I'm talking to him.
Okay, so
that's what I was doing.
We're literally coming from the barbershop. I was about to get inside and have sex.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt on that, but what's your date of birth, Joe?
stop it right now. Did the police officer just say he's sorry for interrupting that? What is happening right now? I have been away from the States for way too long. Let me see how long has it been? It's already been 12 years. You guys, this is crazy. I've never even heard of this.
Yeah, you come here.
Damn, bro, you
No.
I swear to God,
he's got to light up a cigarette
so
now.
shocked that you just caught me with my pants to my knees.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird, though. That's weird. This is my driveway.
And your house is like right there, so.
What's your date of birth, bro? You're not gonna give me that? Huh? You're not gonna give me that? The person I'm out with right now is not cooperating. I think the person I'm out with is a Joseph Rose.
All right,
but
Joseph Rose.
Info that he gave me. Where are you going? Here. Don't open the door, dude. You're gonna go in handcuffs, bro. Wow. I'm telling you, because you're not acting right now.
Oh, I'm in the Netherlands, but like we're about to change this one because. No, I'm in the Netherlands now. I used to live in Germany and for a very long time. And I've been in the Netherlands now for like 5 years or something. Yeah. She demanded respect. I don't know what kind of respect you're going to get with doing that in the driveway. Okay? When your house is right there. You must be a cheater. Yeah, why are they doing it in the driveway?
A British oil crew is flying over the Libyan desert when someone spots a shape in the sand. They circle back. It's a plane, a large American bomber, 440 miles from the nearest coast. The aircraft is broken in two, but the machine guns still fire. The radio still works. There's a thermos of coffee, still drinkable after 15 years. And a note passed between crew members. Are we going home? But there's no crew.
Why is this in my list?
No parachutes. Just an empty plane and an ocean of sand.
106,000 views?
Over the last 100 years, people have walked into the emptiest places on Earth.
Sorry.
Deserts, canyons.
I'm not interested. All right, you guys. One more. This one, I think it's going to be good. I think. For me, it's scary because I am very scared of Mother Nature.
Right, that's a big boy. This is big. That's an EF5. That's got to be it. It's a monster. That's a house. Whatever it is, it's in big trouble.
Big trouble.
There's people here. You guys okay?
It's June 5th and we're in Texas, loading up our research cannon as a huge tornado is lining up with 3 towns in its path.
I can't believe this thing. This thing is insane.
We need to be within 50 yards to launch.
You guys, thank you.
They said to turn around, baby. Road may not be quite good now.
Can you imagine? I'd just die of a heart attack.
Watch it. Your side, Carson. You're okay on your side. Windows are up. Anemometer's
Wait.
That's the anemometer. Zoom in on it.
Wait. We're going to have to go back to that, okay? If you wanted to see what was going on with the cheater. Not in this episode. We'll make another one. We'll make a whole new playlist for that. If that's what you guys want to see, we will make a playlist for that one. Okay?
I got it. I need the power lines are down. Oh boy. Go crazy! How far did 0.1. See where that car went? Yes! It shredded these lines.
I just want to know.
You can't see because of the windshield wipers. How many miles? This is it.
Why do people do this for fun? Why? I would never.
Lines down! Lines down, don't go down. Stop. Go. Stop. Oh, it's right there. That's right there. They're right there.
Y'all.
The tornado's headed east and is lining up with 3 towns, including Lubbock. We sent out a warning to the
What is this,
National Weather
Texas?
Service over an hour ago, and we know this storm still has a long life ahead of it.
These are giant hail. This is insane hail. Big hail, big hail. Watch it, Carson. Carson, watch it. Shut that window. Carson, shut it up. Shut the window. Wow. Oh, no. Could be bad. Careful.
What do they get for it? I don't know. Hopefully a lot of money.
Oh, my God.
But now the tornado enters the first of 3 towns.
That's the only thing I could think of, is that they are getting paid an insanely amount of money to chase this.
Tumbleweeds. Yep, there. Look at that. There it is. Big westerlies, guys. Hear that? Up front of us. Big rain curtains in front of us. I need a wiper. It's hitting something. You smell that gas? Yeah.
I mean, he's smiling and everything. Like, this is fun.
It hit something, we think.
This tornado lifts, but quickly, there's the tornado. Yet another tornado on this storm.
Yeah, we're getting close to Lubbock here. There it is! Big tornado on the left side! Oh! Yeah, you got Big that? One! You got it? I just lost my phone. Straight in front of you. I got it. We on the screen. This is
No.
the big one. This is the big one, guys. Look at it. That thing is crazy.
We see it.
Get right
We
in
see
this one.
this.
It's coming right at us. It's a big time tornado.
Oh my goodness.
Big tornado to your west! Get underground! Hold up. Trying to figure out which way.
Why do these people live here?
Across the road in front of us, that little one. Is it going a little south? Should we turn around? Yeah, 1 sec here. I can't believe today. Yeah, there is. Crossing the road right in front of us, this other one. You see that, Reed? Yeah. Really quick.
Oh, wow. Oh, God.
Whoa. This is insane. But that's a major wedge.
Y'all are insane. Yeah, they like playing with death, all
Back to
right.
the southern one, folks.
No way.
Up a little bit, but Lubbock's got to watch out on this one.
This tornado lifted, but now looks to set one down again in the middle of the city.
Siren sounding in Lubbock. We're going to barrel back into the notch of this thing on this north option.
Why isn't their vehicle going up?
Yeah, you should
Do any of you
stay put
guys,
if I
hold
were
on,
you.
because they're too loud. Do any of you guys live in a place where they have tornadoes or any other natural disasters? For me, that is scary, and I try to avoid it at all costs. Do you guys live there or what? Let me know.
No, don't go east. Yeah. Yeah, we're just hanging this gas station for a little bit. Yep.
Where do you live then?
Watch your window, we got debris. Oh, power flash right in front of us. We do loops at us and moving southeast. We have big winds here. Yeah. It's moving right at us. It's coming right at us here. Yeah, southeast. So stop here then?
No,
maybe up a little more.
of course not.
How far up?
We have Barbados,
Coming right at us right here.
Delaware.
Going down. Hey, that tree's still. Oh, it just went down. It's on us. Whoa! It's on us. He got it.
Yeah, we got that. Yep.
No.
Yeah, that could be it.
The storm weakens, but the damage in Lubbock is clear.
They have a flood situation here in Lubbock.
The flooding happens fast, and our research gear took hits
Ooh,
too.
IHOP. I love
Fuel trail
IHOP.
took out the anemometer.
Here, anemometer's done.
And also triggered the launch of the probe cannon.
Wow. Oh no! This could be bad.
Stopping us from another valuable data set.
How's it going?
In Kansas.
Thank you. Thank
I'm never
you.
going there.
Thanks. Good stride.
From Lubbock, we head north to Nebraska, where we see some epic tornadic storms.
Look at it, super.
All right, guys.
And then we stop in Oklahoma to pick up our photographer
One more.
friend, Eileen.
Last one for the day. Okay, last one. How long has it been? Oh, 49 minutes. Ooh, this is breaking a record for me anyway.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel again on this very sunny day here in County Kilkenny. is where I am today.
And where?
So today we're going inside here to explore an old abandoned Church of Ireland church.
Mm-hmm.
And this church was erected in 1796, and records show that the Board of First Fruits provided a grant of £500 towards its construction.
Yeah, you know what time it is?
So
It's 11 o'clock at night. It's almost my bedtime.
The church and the area, there's graves there
Ooh,
as well.
wait a minute. You gotta send me a video of this UFO in the sky. I need to see this.
Abandoned church, as you can see just there. So the church remained in use until the late 1950s, and later it fell into disrepair and was eventually unroofed during the 1980s. Planning permission was granted in 2012 to convert the building into a residence.
Thank you.
And some restoration work began, but the project appears never to have been completed. So today the structure survives as a roofless ruin within this old graveyard. So it is very, very old. So can you just imagine, and as you can see,
I'm trying to imagine something happening. Okay, because it says something is not right here. Hold on. He's talking over me and I don't like it. So it says something is not right here. You won't believe what happened. Okay, he's doing all this talking and I'm trying to figure out what's going to happen. So let's see here.
This location.
It's my bedtime.
On our journeys. And we never actually done a video here. So we were close by today, so I said I'd do a quick video. So can you imagine that somebody actually bought this? Now I don't know if this is private property or what.
Well, if somebody bought it, I'm pretty sure it's private.
There's cameras on the old church, on the walls.
And what are they going to do with that?
There is no gate. It's an old driveway, say old, overgrown, saying grass on it and stuff.
See the iron stay?
Yeah.
They kind of run, so it's like they're letting you come into the grave.
That woman scared the crap out of me.
To the church area.
I thought the building was talking.
There's beautiful graves here, like you can see. This Celtic cross one here, design on it. The name is Mead, I think. Mead Pratt is the name on that. And it's hard to see.
I'm going to look that up. In Barbados, I'm looking that up. That's going to be on my next live.
But, I'll just go
Moo
around
After Dark.
and see how I get on.
Oh, there's scaffold in the tower.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're doing up the tower then area. The scaffold. But there's still graves. There's still people buried here and stuff. So now I have seen that before where people actually buy old churches and make them into a house. This old railing one here, this is George Butler, I think, Carney, who died in
29,000 views.
And this one here
5 days ago.
A bit newer.
Is it worth it, you guys?
Or
This is strange.
Area here. Lillian Smith, who died in May 1953, age 45. Her daughter Jean, her great granddaughters. So it looks like that was recently put there, all that stuff that's on it. And there's just a few old graves down this direction as well. We'll have a quick look. Now there is a van in here as well.
Aw, thank
and
you.
A mobile home, but I'm not going to put that on camera.
So sweet.
For respect for the owners. I did knock on the mobile home and nobody answered, just to get permission maybe, because I'm not quite sure. But I don't see any signs, and I'll show you when we go back out. There is no signs stating private property. This is in loving memory of Annie Holmes, who died the 19th of April 1953, aged 70.
What is that blue light?
And Samuel died in 1955.
Y'all see that?
And we have their daughters, Vera Jane, 1988.
Wait a second.
In that
Wait.
old grave.
Okay, maybe that blue light that we just seen, I don't know if you guys seen it. Okay, maybe that blue light is a spirit, and that's what he means by you won't believe what happened. I don't know if, did you guys see that? Because I seen it. Do I need to back it up?
So I'll just turn around.
Let me just back it up just a tiny bit.
Show Jane, 1988. In that old grave.
Is it?
So I'll just turn around.
And
show you. Look at that.
I am not tripping. I seen it. Oh, somebody,
So
yes, you seen it also? Okay,
bought.
see?
And they tried to make it into a residence, like a home.
Thank you for becoming a member.
Planning permission. Maybe they ran out of money. I'm not sure, to be honest, if it's ever going to be finished. But there's a plaque here as well, in loving memory of Agnes, is the name on it. It is hard to read. 1972.
I was going to say, that is hard to read.
Yeah, Agnes.
What's it? Oh, that's just the flashlight.
Agnes Putz.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Okay, why is he using a flashlight? She scared me.
Ossery, who died.
Why are they using a flashlight in the daylight? What's going on?
1955, I think it says there. It's hard to see. So there's just a handful of graves.
Look, let me know if you want me to do another live. I think this is actually pretty fun. Okay, it's been like 2 or 3 years since I've done this. And with you guys coming on and having fun with me, I enjoy it.
Sue was saying there as well, maybe the graveyard area.
Oh, don't worry about it.
You know, maybe they can't stop.
You're very nice. It's okay.
To see the graves, I'm not sure. To the memory of Mary Hall, who died the 29th of June 1920, age 49. Also her husband William Hall.
I mean, what kind of people watch this besides us? Like, we're still watching this, trying to figure out what happened.
And sadly, that grave is kind of fallen down. I'll just have another quick look down here and see what we can find. It's extremely overgrown here on this side.
That is the blue light. And I thought it was something.
So here we have in love and memory of Teresa Curry, who died the 27th of May 1921, age 52. Her son William, he died in 1945, age 56. And a lovely floral design on that grave.
I just want to know.
Hidden. Whoa, they're just hidden back here.
Well, what? What happened? Did something finally happen?
Tripped over. It's a surround for a grave or something there. So make my way in as far as I can go. Look at this one here, it's completely overgrown. And it's hard to see a name on it.
Well, put your flashlight on it.
Look at that for overgrowth. Trying to get around.
Yeah, but where are you? And why are you just, you know,
well, that church
visiting
is
graves? What is happening
really
right now? Yes,
so
click
as I was
join.
saying, when we passed here before, there was no people here, like
only if
like
you want.
Mobile
Only if you
homes
want.
or vehicles or whatever. But they're going to do up. It looks like the scaffolding definitely up there. They were going to do up the tower area. You can see the.
Yeah, you will get ticks out there. Okay, that grass is tall.
We can't actually get inside the church because it's full of thistles. Full of thistles.
Thank you.
trying to get in there. But if I do find any photographs of the inside of this church,
You're on your phone. Can you see me well? Is it okay on your phone?
So it's a pity, really, that you know, if that's the case, that it's never going to be finished. Because I'm sure it would
Exactly.
make a beautiful.
The ticks, okay, because you can get something you can't get rid of with those ticks now. Ghosts, I don't know. You could just move. All right, where are we at?
We can kind of get a view of the
10
inside.
out of 11 minutes, and we're still waiting.
Look, there's that tower.
Let me see.
Right, guys, so I'm out of here. And
y'all,
I'll see you all.
I had no idea that that was going to end like that. I was literally waiting for something to happen. It says something is not right here. You won't believe what happened. And then he just did us like this. All right. That's how you know it's bedtime. Okay. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. All right, y'all.